Well, Fear takes a lot of harass on that silencer right off the bat. But, like you said, these are very comfortable picks coming out from the side of Business Associates, the
Hmm.
Silencer 5, Snaking playing the Wind Ranger as a 4, Sven, all of this. But the problem is when you play the same things over and over, people start to get your numbers. And I think that's one thing that Business Associates does have to be
The
very
battle
careful of,
begins.
that they
I
don't
would agree.
end up.
I said I was gonna say I agree that getting your number is a little bit worrisome, but it all depends on if they can get a strategy that it beats basically, or more importantly, like what if you're just picking the best heroes in the meta, for example, and therefore it's just going to force your opponent to change up bans, So,
I'll be
or maybe it's like the
creeping
best heroes in
while
the meta
you are
past the
sleeping.
first phase ban ones. So there's a lot of different ways to tackle the problem, and so far the fact that everybody lets business associates get these heroes consistently puts them in a really good spot because having Silencer as their consistent opener allows them to be flexible on their next couple picks every time.
Denied.
I mean, this drives me crazy because I'm a former Pain Gaming fan, and they used to
Mhm.
run the same drafts over and over, and it worked for a while, and then eventually, you get to a point where everybody just knows what you're doing, how you're doing it, and they really punish you for it. So I guess that's a concern for me for Business Associates. But again, they
Well,
do have some fairly meta picks, so
hey, as long as they're not losing, and they've lost a little, but but they're also winning. So for now, it seems fine.
fair enough. Mid lane going over towards the side of Quinn right now. Still very, very early, but has a little bit of a lead. Is putting some good harass over here on Moo. Not to be expected. They're okay, snaking, TPing to the bottom lane. Try to provide a little bit of support here for Brax. Brax is level 2 now at this point. Yeah. I will say Snaking has been on point with a lot of these shackle shots. Hmm?
Underlord, sorry, I'll repeat that. Underlord, really good win rate
Radiant's
there
top
for
tower
Brax.
is under
So far
attack.
he's been, I'd say here that we thought we would get picked a lot more at the start of the tournament, but only now has really been seeing a lot of games, and it still shows that it's a really effective hero.
Is Lilith dead here? Yeah. Yeah, I
Fairy
believe.
Fire.
Oh, Fairy Fire. No, there's another glaive. He needs to get, what, 2 more on him?
I think Curse is like 20-second cooldown level 1, so he should be fine. Yeah.
That was a very long chase. Bottom lane, a decent amount of harass getting placed on Brax. MSS being very annoying with the Fade Bolt. But Brax will just heal up again. Be perfectly fine. They'll chase the courier a little bit, but they're not going to be able to catch it. So maybe just pull the wave a little bit. But does alleviate
I,
some pressure on Lilith there.
I think this Beastmaster versus Silencer thing is like decent for Beastmaster though. He is in a 2v1 right now, which isn't very good, but if a support rotates over, having, especially once he hits level 3, like killing Fear is definitely a doable thing.
Well, he's struggling pretty hard here with that Stormhammer. Another hit. That should be some int
Yeah.
going over to Fear. And there's the first blood for Eternal Envy.
All right. Brax fighting back here, but they're going to do their best to just protect the TB and make sure that he has a good game, since he is going to be probably their only their big net worth holder. When you go Quaswex Invoker, usually you farm a little bit slow in the mid game and end up falling behind. So if they can guarantee that TB has a good laning stage, then they'll have a much better chance of taking this game late.
Rotation coming out now from SVG, cogging up Brax. He's taking a lot of damage, so we'll get taken down. But I think Snaking should be able to find himself the kill. The lift right back again, has the wind run. No more magic spells to be able to dump out here. Sitting very low though. MSS, does he go? Oh, Fairy Fire? No.
Okay.
He'll survive. MSS will take some damage from the creeps as he walks away.
Mango was enough to put him in danger territory, so pretty good for them so far. Quinn, by the way, has 24 last hits and 5 denies on a Quaswex Invoker, which is very surprising. He is a ranged hero against Tiny, but still, with that damage disadvantage, it's definitely possible to lose that lane. But once again, Quinn consistently just overperforming.
Good player, that boy. Fear, though, held in the cogs. Lelis and SVG just going to chip away on him. Realizes that he's definitely not going to be able to survive this, so he'll just stand his ground and fight.
Yep. Kind of interesting. Beastmaster went for an axe level instead of aura, but it's very interesting. Maybe a little bit better to fight Silencer of the Death or something. But
possibly, maybe he just needed a little bit more reach with some of the damage. But we are hitting the 5-minute mark here. Runes are coming up. SVG already in position, should be able to snap up this rune. Is he making
so 3 bounty
rotations to the
runes.
mid lane?
It's a good time to do it. Yeah. And this is one of the nicest counters against Tiny. We saw this in a different match earlier. I can't remember what teams it was, but mana draining against Tiny, especially if you initiate on him, is actually such a huge counter. His whole benefit is magic burst damage, and it doesn't take a lot of mana to do what he does. But if you hit him with the EMP, he's gonna have a really hard time participating in fights.
I mean, he's having a difficult time also just laning,
Yeah.
to be quite honest, so it's a good way to hamper him. SVG finding a courier snipe. Lenzy's gonna be without a oh, that is very good though for the side of business associates. They get a kill in Noir, and I'm guessing MSS probably rotating, trying to go get those runes. So a good time to make some moves on the Terrorblade.
Yeah, they used all their skills, shackle shot, etc., to grab that one. Pretty big kill. Terrorblade's not worth is still pretty solid, but falling a little bit behind the Sven. If this gets really that dangerous, they're just gonna ditch the lane. But here comes the TB. They saw him coming.
We group up together, sharing up some of this damage from battery cell. Toss back though onto Brax. Fear is here. I don't think they're gonna be able to save Brax, but they'll be able to push them away from snaking at the very least.
They knew he was coming, but they couldn't get back in time. The Observer Ward helping out a little bit there. Duar getting a little help with a kill. What's a DD? He's hitting like a normal mid hero. Watch out.
Radiant's middle tower.
Well, it's enough to scare Moo to run back home, so Quinn's got to be very happy with the way his laning stage is going.
Yep. He has Urn right now. Probably going to go for a Spirit Vessel, which is pretty good against Underlord, pretty good against Sven as well. Pre-BKBs can be quite good offensively. It's actually a lot of really high HP heroes on the enemy team, making Spirit Vessel quite good damage-wise.
He's trying to shackle up. Doesn't quite connect over onto Noir, but they're pretty fast right now. This Brax is just zooming at him. Needs to be a little bit careful, though. The TP comes out from Quinn. They'll make the rotation. Tornado's going to get thrown out, plus the EMP. Brax not going to have any mana after this, as SVG is chasing after Fear. 2 of the squishier supports. Nice shackle, though, coming out from Snaking. Will keep them alive a little longer. And it doesn't look like you're going to be able to get any kills out of this rotation.
Yeah, it was a good attempt, but took 3 spells just to get Brax in a semi-dangerous position. MSS also had to break Curse, or extend Curse, to lift earlier before that dive happened, so ran out of burst damage. Tiny gonna be looking for a solo kill now. The Beastmaster left his jungle. He's actually pulling the creep wave here. And he's got a lot of levels over the Beast. Beast only level 4 here. So definitely some kill potential, but he's got to get close to him for that kill to work.
And therein lies the problem. He's just so far away. He's off on his own little island. Too many places for people to teleport to. But Snaking spotting out some movement going towards that mid lane will be able to protect his Tiny.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And here comes neutral items.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
That's so painful.
Dire's top
Poor
tower
Moo.
is under attack.
He's got Royal Jelly at least, and the bottle is obviously going to heal him back up, but pretty annoying. He's got a blast creep wave just to stabilize a bit here.
Level 5 now on the Beastmaster. And bounty gets set. SVG's gonna say hello
I'm
to
here.
Eternal Envy. Not touch him. Just kind of like, hey, what's up?
Hey, he bonked
Hey,
him
Boo.
once good on the head. That's all.
Oh, okay. All right, he got 1 bonk.
More like a nose boop, really. It was like mildly
Aw.
annoying, kind of like one of those. Hurt
The
just a
question
little
is,
bit.
did he beep him though? Right? Going for the nose bonk. The little
Radiant's middle
merp.
tower is under attack.
Dude, we have seen so many Observer Wards get de-warded in the last like 3 minutes. It's actually been crazy.
Vision is king for
Took me a lot
sure.
more
The grab
time.
on Eternal Envy though, follow up with the EMP Tornado. Envy's not gonna have much of anything. Does have a mango on him, but there's just too much damage.
Yeah. Cold Snap with Battery Assault and all of those damage sources is just like the worst situation you can be in for Sven. But Clock finally finds the grab, and with the TP in for Quinn, they get the kill. And that's going to put slight net worth advantage up there.
The lift. They have the avalanche though, and the toss over on MSS. And one more hit to use that's more in place over onto Fear. Cold Snap going over here onto Snake King plus the EMP. This is a dead Wind Ranger plus Tornado. She is going to melt.
It's really nicely done by Quinn. It's the benefit of getting those earn charges. Makes all these ganks a lot easier. It's a regen bot rune in the end. Definitely don't want to let the Tiny get that one for free, considering how good EMP is against him. But they pick up the regen. Beastmaster helped contest top rune, and they're going to keep moving around. I think SVG's been doing really good so far. I'm very impressed. He's been playing like a roaming type 5 kind of.
It's working out for him. Ooh, that's nice. He managed to hand the bottle.
He did. Snake King drank an extra charge, but he got double EMP. So a lot of damage dealt. Brax almost has his mech finished. Spirit Vessel's left as well, and Invoker. So yeah, ganking in the Underlord looks really appealing right now.
Looks really easy, honestly, but EG rocket flare out. Just everybody rolling around in circles. Moo does join in though. That's this with the Fade Bolt. They still have vision, but they don't quite have the grab. Oh, Quinn coming around from the other side will clean up over on the Underlord, and now Moo left high and dry here. Needs to find the angle to get out, maybe TP away. I hear a shackle though on the back lines. It's a steal from MSS. I believe that's going to be. Oh, hold that thought. Quinn barely staying alive. Moo trying to find him, but the Spirit Vessel and everything just manages to take him down. You are cleaning up.
Oh, so close. Kind of a big mistake for Invoker to get that close to the trees there, because it gave the Tiny a chance to do an Avatos in a melee range. But luckily, with the benefit of his range drop and having this Spirit Vessel, he had a lot of HP. So if he dies there, the game trajectory is actually really different, because he's like the top net worth on his team. That goes to Tiny, gets him closer to his next item. So the fact that he barely survived there is a big deal for Quincy Crew. Good pressure, and the fact that Quinn's net worth has been able to stay this high with Quaswax is really impressive. He's doing a really good job.
Yeah, he's playing excellent. It's definitely a good pickup considering what they have, especially, you know, like we said, that lane matchup with the Tiny. He's very dependent on having mana. You can even see Sven too, realizing, all right, I need to be holding on to some sort of, you know, fast mana. He's got a mango. Definitely. What's going on here with that bird? They're awfully close.
Kiss?
Guys, this is a private moment. We shouldn't be looking at this. Come on now. Let them have some privacy.
Yeah, that's better.
We go all the way to Chase. I like it. Yeah, no, just Quinn's looked very good in all of these games today. Honestly, he's definitely got the fire in his spirit. I know he popped in, I think, a couple of the other days watching some of the games too to see what was going on. So
doesn't he have like 85 Twitch TV tabs open at all times though, and he just like tabs through them?
Probably.
Or writes something in every chat. I think that's a common known fact about pro player Quinn.
He pops up quite a bit in different streams.
Yep. I was like, oh man, Quinn must really like my stream, and now then I hear he's like in every stream, and I'm like, oh okay, he's just all over the place.
He likes your stream enough to open it though. Look at it that way. He could not like it enough to even open it. Gotta be positive, Purge. SVG trying to bully Snaking a little bit. I feel like this team like never has mana.
For good reason, yeah.
Yeah.
Quinn doesn't want to let him have it.
No.
Now he's just gonna jungle the enemy camps here.
Yep.
It's a little scary.
What are they gonna
actually
do about it?
I guess they have Clock here, so it's not as dangerous. Clock does not have hook though.
Yeah, but
Takes
that's
those
like
away from Sven basically.
that's like an alpha play, right? The fact that it's like, I know you can see me, I'm gonna farm your camp, and you can't do anything about it. So like they probably think there's more people hanging around in the area, but it is of course just SVG. So now SVG's trying to run away. There's a haste over on Moo, so they were afraid of Quinn. They're not so afraid of SVG.
Haste runes are so good on heroes like Tiny, it's incredible. MSS gonna deal with the top wave, it looks like. They were thinking about collapsing, but he got it killed pretty quickly. And Quinn wants to gank somewhere. But everyone else was bottom. Sven is retreating to the jungle. Ganking in there is pretty dangerous. I guess pressuring bottom looks kind of appealing, but Tibia currently no HP in the jungle. Still hasn't skilled Sunder yet, so he increases his farm speed as much as possible. He's at a pretty good lane so far.
Another ward, D-ward. Classic.
Really nice.
This has got to be feeling very nice for Yoar, the fact that he got pressured a little bit in the lane, but now he's got all this freedom. Nobody's paying attention to him. He's allowed to hit creeps. I mean, the same thing could be said for Envy. He's able to take that tower. He's going to retreat into the jungle. But I don't know, who's scarier to you with this farm? If you have the same amounts of farm on a Sven and a Terrorblade, who's scarier to you?
I feel like the answer has to be Sven, in the sense that like it's scarier because it's more sudden. You don't always like know that Sven's about to jump in and follow up a stun with his stun and kill you in like 4 hits, you know? TP is more straightforward. It feels like predictable.
Oh, this is a dead clockwork. More interfere. Yeah, 6 now, yeah.
But they don't worry that much about that again. I think that was just another like trying to break smoke moment where he knows where the enemy team is probably moving. If he breaks those smoke, it allows them to have time. No cores die. They take the net worth of a 2,000 gold hero. Who cares?
That and it's your position 5, right? Like we see a clockwork, generally we're thinking, oh, it's a 4 or it's a, an off lane. But in this case, it's just your position 5, so it's not that bad. When going into the Ghost Walk, though, it's looking like he wants to go on the hunt. As Lelis has pushed out that bottom wave quite a bit. Although they do spot out for SVG. Again, just gets tossed right back in. Does have Quinn nearby, though, so they'll open up the Fear Vessel charge. The global sign's going to get dropped as well. Moo running for his life. It's a good stop here from Brax, but they'll follow up. They have the Beastmaster Roar. Beautiful Tornado. We'll just go right back on in again, but still not enough damage here coming out from the side of Quincy. He gets dropped. Nobody's got any real mana.
Mech from Brack saved his life. That was really nice to see. Good timing there. So they cover each other well. Considering they didn't lose Clockwork, this wasn't really that bad. And now Yoar's going to transform and help pressure the tower.
Ooh, now Snaking running away. The toss act, though, from Moo. Doesn't want to be here with SVG. They'll still be able to take down Brax. And without that bit of wave clear, I think we take this tower. Yoar's got the meta up. Do they go a little bit further here is the question.
No, they'll spread out now. They'll leave like maybe an illusion here to clear or work on the next wave, but pressuring into the tier 2 is almost always a mistake. They usually just press glyph, the whole wave dies, and you're like, oh, I just wasted time. Instead, they're doing this, looking for another kill. They're going to find Envy.
Oh, Eternal Envy
Firestorm.
trying to go right back in. Again, the Firestorm, like you said. Now Fear. No, they'll just turn back around again. SPG is going to be dead on the back lines, though. They'll find the kill on MSS.
Okay.
When again, going to be able to walk away.
Not too bad, but Quincy Crew getting the Sven kill is huge. That was the biggest steal. The Rubik stealing Firestorm is crazy good. It's already a skill that does insane amounts of damage, especially percentage based, but then Rubik amplifies that even better. So it's one of the best skills that you can take as a Rubik, especially when you're ganking a high HP hero like Sven. So when I saw that, I was like, oh my god. This is like a chaos meteor coming from a Rubik. It's incredibly good.
It's the dream. Brax chunking away there over at the illusion. Let's see, we've got drums online for Terrorblade and we have the Yasha. So he's farming all right, but like you said, Sven, pretty scary with the fact that he puts so much damage out all at once. He's got the Mask of Madness, he's got the Echo Saber, and the BKB is next, which is going to make it very easy for him to fight Quinn.
I didn't do the stack in time, unfortunately for him. But now they're moving in. Scan's going to spot, though, so he'll run away instantly. They
Positioning
were
they're coming up
mostly
from
in the
business
area.
is good.
Yeah, it is. People's Gift is pretty decent here. Nethershall's kind of weak this game. Not that much magic damage from Quincy Crew's side. It's so
going
actually,
back to farming, but
it's so impressive Quinn's been able to keep his net worth pretty high this game, to me.
I don't think he's died. Okay, the steal, the hook shot, the dead snaking. It's a very elegant gang coming out from the side here. Pierre
Rocket
Quinn
this
in the
bottom.
vicinity. They do have a sentry ward placed down though, so needs to be careful he doesn't get caught. Spots Moo. Gonna attempt something here. Again, tornado right up into the air. Follow up though from the rest of this. Global silence gets dropped. Moo going back in again with the toss up. Should be able to. No, not quite. Can't quite burst out SVG in one hit. But over on the side, in comes Eternal Envy. The lift is up. Gonna pull him right back down again. He popped the God Strength. The rest of the team getting in position on the side of Quincy Crew. Roar comes out from Lelis. Do they have the damage, though, is the question. It's looking pretty good. The toss back, though, from Moo, trying to protect Eternal Envy. The good shackle shot coming out. They finally take down Quinn.
Wow. I can't believe they got that kill. I thought that it was just a nice disengage, but picking up Quinn on the backline is crazy good. Must have been the tree toss and an avalanche. It's just a bit too low.
It might have been the tree toss. I thought for sure that it was going to be like snaking with the power shot getting thrown there, but
Yeah.
it's a huge kill.
It is a really big kill. All right, so their kills against and the pressure against Fen is just a little bit too hard. Oh, this could be huge though.
Oh, this is so good. It's the two supports hurt. Tossed into the air thanks to MS. That's the hook shot. Where's the high five, guys? That's a high five moment. Although with Moo TPing in, maybe not anymore because he's just gonna burst down the Rubik. But you've already
what's our
lost
high five?
Envy. No.
The high 5K.
That's not the high five they wanted, though.
Yeah. Tiny's just so good at getting those return kills. Moo's done a great job considering the laning stage going a bit rough. 4-1 and 3 now for him. He's just reacting to everything great.
During all this, though, you are currently sitting top of the net worth, 10K. He's got a halberd completed now. He's been working on the Manta. The positioning feels like they want to invade. They want to maybe get a kill on Quinn, but look at the way that SVG's just positioned himself so that if they try to jump in, they're only going to get him. I think that's still value.
It is really good. Especially because it's a lot of like potentially wasted skills too. Like once Sven gets farmed, then it's not going to be a big deal. He'll start like 2 and 3 shotting SVG. But right now, to use nukes to just deal damage to Clockwork when he's already trapped you out of position, it's so good.
Hook shot over on Fear. This should be a dead silencer. And they also got his courier too. Groups are completed now for Brax. That'll be very good for pushing going forward. But oh gosh, Quinn's very close to BKB too now.
Radiant structures are fortified.
There's the SNY disassemble for Terrorblade into the Halberd. Really good item to have against the TV or against the Sven.
There's a Firestorm pickup again on the Rubik.
Did he get it? Okay.
Just saying.
It's not that hard to steal, but again, it's genuinely really incredible to have.
Dire's middle tower is under
MSS
attack.
has got to be very pleased about that.
We're
5K
anticipating a
network
smoke from
Are
Quincy,
fortified.
so good positioning for that in case they smoke and move over to the other side of the map. They're probably going
Dire's
to deny
top
this tower here.
is under attack. Radiant's bottom
There it is.
tower is under attack.
Okay, this is big. Coming out from Envy, he's got his BKB now. So Quinn, not so much of a threat. They do have things that go through BKBs that they have to be aware of. But Moo's going to start off the engagement. The toss up into the Storm Hammer. The follow-up, though, with the
Great
roar.
roar.
Nicely done here by Lelis. What might have been able to have saved Yuar. Looks like they are going to end up losing SVG. Even with that global silence, they'll hold it up over here on the side. Can they finish him off? The tornado comes out. Is that going to be enough to take him down? Yes, they take down Moo as the rest of the team forced to TP out.
That was cool. That roar was so big for Beastmaster there. If he doesn't get that roar off before Global Silence, then the Terrorblade probably gets killed with a couple more attacks, but they end up keeping him alive, and now they feel really comfortable roaching. Dead hero, enemy team just teleported back. Let's see how fast they can get it. They've got
Got a
Medallion,
fast
they've got
sprint
Vlad's.
Double damage activated over on Quinn. BKB
Can we look
just
down?
getting
Look
picked
down.
up. Brax trying to get in there with the Firestorm. The lift up. Tanky one in the beginning. BKB comes out from Quinn. Business backing off. Colonel Envy realizes he can't do anything to Quinn right now. Not when he has that BKB up. The Aegis gets picked up by UR, and it looks like Business Associates now on the run. SPG looking for an opening hook shot. Will connect over here onto the Wind Ranger. He'll grab her up, get the kill. Brax still in the vicinity, though. He's got to be careful. Lelis is here. He'll slow him down with the clumsy net. Nice avalanche, but the pick up, drag right back in again. It's a dead Brax, and Quincy, they just keep on running and
this is
trucking
big.
at him. Eternal Envy pops the BKB. The toxin coming out from Lelis. They've got to be careful though. They might have misplayed this. Are they going to end up losing Lelis? The center comes out from UR. He's going to try to keep him alive. The toss right back in again. Can they get them out in time? SPG coming in with the save. They're sitting so low. Those axes don't quite
He's gonna die to
connect
tower.
the spot. He dies to the tower, but the toss back up over on the side on Fear. They've got the Spirit Vessel, the rest of the business trying to chase after them. They'll still be able to get the kill on Fear. Beautiful Deafening Blast being tossed back out, knocks them right back in again. MSS, though, finally taken down with a power shot.
I loved that toss forward from MSS with the Beastmaster. It looks so good. The roar could have come on the Sven, but Sven reacted. Envy reacted in time to stun him back, and they ended up defending and getting a couple good kills on the return. Good timing for that one. So Quincy Crew gets some nice advantage. They still got the Aegis, the Sunder swap, HP swap was really nice too, but end up winning the fight. Just could have gone a little bit more convincingly.
They didn't take any buildings.
They didn't, yes. That's true. They were
literally
diving
just-
tier 3s.
They just dove tier 3s. They didn't take the tier 1. They didn't take the tier 2. They just had bloodlust in their eyes.
Yeah.
I think that's really funny.
Hero kills.
It was a fun
do feel
fight
like
to
a
watch,
lot.
though.
So, it was, yeah. So Quincy Crew's net worth still looking pretty good. It feels like they have good solutions against this Sven, honestly. Roar is incredible for wasting a lot of his BKB, a lot of his crucial moments. Clockwork SVG's been playing amazing this game, constantly initiating at the right times. He's doing a great job.
Constantly throwing his body at the enemy team when they know they're smoked. Also
Yeah, but not
excellent.
always like. But his team fight initiations aren't suicidal either. Like he'll hookshot in valuably, but he doesn't also die instantly. And that's maybe one
True.
nice thing about being a clock this game. There's all their big damage dealers are all melee heroes. So like if he cogs, it's really not that dangerous for him to be cogged kind of close to the enemy team, because they're gonna have to either throw spells that aren't that effective, or they're gonna have to get on top of him, and they can't do that very well yet.
Uh-oh, Fear, hook shot, axes, dead.
That's good.
Lots of good things happening for the side of Quincy, and the rest of Business Associates immediately vacate the triangle.
Hookshot might have looked a little bit unnecessary there, but I think they're trying to guarantee that if the rest of Business Associates were there, that there's no global silence coming out. And that's a really big deal, because if Business Associates had initiated and with global active, it could be very different. Maybe even Invoker dying as a return kill.
SVG.
Oh, bad blink. He's stuck in the trees.
Going right back in again. UR pops the meta. Gonna try to chase after them. Eternal Envy
Great
rejoins the
tornado.
team. Tornado's not gonna quite connect, but they managed to split up the fight as Grax is held onto the back lines. He is gonna get taken down. So there goes your tanky frontliner. Looks like Fear still hanging out. Nice shackle though coming out from Snaking, but where's the follow-up damage? Avalanche again. Fear is dead thanks to that Fade Bolt coming out from MSS. You are just wailing away on the tower.
His illusion damage is so much actually to silencer. Look like a regular hero beating on him. And he's almost got MKB now, so not gonna have to worry about mischance.
This time, you know, they take the objectives. They'll go back up top 2. They'll take the top tier 1. Efficiency. I like it.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and they only commit one hero to the tower because that's all they're gonna need to kill it.
Radiant's top tower.
Invoker trying to pick up.
Hook shot again from SVG. Immediately just pushes right on through. Has that haste. We just have to be careful. There's a lot of people here. Maybe going a little bit too far, but Lelis with the roar. Can they go back in? Do they have it? Dice Deafening
Holy
Blast will
shit.
push them back. SVG, is he going to be able to escape this? Ah, so close. Moo blinks in and throws them up in the air with that Avatos.
That was a really good force staff, I think, by Snaking. He force staffed the clock, and as a result, the cogs didn't keep his opponent trapped in. So it's really heads up play by him. Doing a great job even without his ulti. Both sides of the game are just doing a really, really good job of defending each other in every single little engagement.
All right, here's the big boy item coming out now for Eternal Envy. He's gonna have his Ags. He's gonna go Superman flying into these fights. Finding a bunch of these neutral items too, which is always nice.
I am really surprised using Craggy Coat right now.
I'm not.
That's
That's a whole other thing. That's a whole other thing.
I mean, the armor is
Hookshot.
good, but the armor is good, but attack speed reduction on Sven. Like, I get he's got Master Madness. I get that he's got Echo Sable already, but like, I don't know about that one. It's very good against Terrorblade. Okay, he
He
switched
doesn't
up.
have it
Thank God.
anymore. He swapped it out.
Yeah, he needs
I've-
like
I've
a lot of
seen-
Sven's. A lot of his power is about killing people in that like 2 to 3 seconds after they get stunned.
I have seen Eternal Envy play tiny, have no attack speed items, pick up a craggy coat because he's basically an Avatos, and have it take like 17 seconds for him to actually hit a creep because he wanted the craggy coat. So I'm not surprised. He's very attached to that item. He likes
Radiant's
it.
bottom tower is under attack.
I like the casual cloak that Clockwork has picked up. I think that's an item that it's been in the game for so long. Obviously the cost got reduced to 450, so it's a little bit better now, but it's like it really is like the bracer solution. Who needs bracers anymore when you can just buy a cloak for 450 gold? It's so inexpensive, especially for your like pudge type heroes.
All right, go time, a little bit time left on this double damage on Yuar. He just picked up his Satanic. Feels like they want to find something. They're baiting a little bit with him. They'll let him go forward into the triangle. Everyone else smoke behind him. Lelis now leading. Have the illusion. They can see that they're over there. SPG sees Eternal Envy. Will initiate. Push him back with the cogs. There's, oh, again, the Axo coming out and he just, oh, the roar comes out though from Lelis. He saves him in time. They'll go right back in again. Envy is absolutely dead. As Brax says, everybody get in the car. We are getting out of here. Moo running away. The Stormhammer was stolen. It's a good avalanche, but there's so much damage now just being tossed over at Moo. This Tiny, he doesn't have a chance. MSS takes him out with a Fade Bolt.
I am not 100% that Envy used Warcry when he went in because he died so fast. The roar once again by Lilith is insanely timely. Ends up keeping Clockwork barely alive. He gets stunned and TB just shreds him.
Lift right back up again with the stolen Stormhammer. You are as unstoppable.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Things are looking so good right now for Quincy Crew.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
No buyback on Tiny, no buyback on Sen. No buyback on this Wind Ranger. Brax doing everything he can. The hook shot again coming out from SPG. It's so beautiful. Just grabs him right on up again, and it looks like this little clock not going to be able to survive. Does take too much tower damage, but they take down Brax. The entire time you are just
Radiant's middle
casually sitting over. They've got a Sunstrike. It's a dead fear. Everyone is dead on the side of Business Associates.
And all they
Sick 'em
got was
indeed.
a measly Clockwork. I almost feel bad too. That like Quinn assassinating Fear there was just like so cold. I saw him get Sunstrike. I was like, oh, is he gonna Sunstrike him? Now he's like, I want this kill. Tornado
Look how fast
Sunstrike,
they're
cold
playing.
snap.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Solar Crest and Alacrity. Holy
Oh my
crap.
god.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
Chop, 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 chop.
Envy
There he
can't
goes.
fight the illusion.
Has fallen.
That feels bad. All right, well that is 2 towers and racks. Up to the top lane. Got more work to do here, Quincy. How do they deal with this purge over on the side of Business Associates? They lost a lot off of that one engagement.
They did, yeah. So far, it's felt like Global Silence is not that powerful. This game is definitely one thing. Part of that, I think, is because Quincy Crew has better initiation this game. So they can actually initiate when they want to, and it's generally too late in that moment. Like, once Clock hooks in and puts Cogs down, he can still
Ooh.
disengage from this, and it's really hard for Business Associates to run through Cogs. Oh, that did almost get killed. KB's up. This is
Got it,
perfect form.
the global silence though, following up BKB coming out from Quinn almost instantly now. So they've got the BKB over on Moo. They'll be able to go hold him into place over on the back lines. It looks like they will be able to take down Lelis. There's no roar available this time for this fight. So the rest of Quincy Crew now trying to run away, except for SVG, who goes running into the back lines. All right, well, they'll turn their attention over to Moo. Can they finish him off in time? Yes, they will. Noir, he's very thick. He's very tanky. He's going to fight a Snake King here. It just isn't going to be able to grab him, though. Blinks away. So they end up losing Clockwork. They lost Lelis, but they do manage to take down Moo.
Yeah, did a great job defending regardless. The Moo dodged the hook shot, but still got stunned by it. Now they might get another cleanup here
This
too.
is a dead fear.
Is under attack.
And he's gonna kill his ward. Oh, so painful.
Oh,
He saw that when he put the sentry down and he goes, oh no, my life and
have
my ward.
mercy. Have mercy. Sunstrike. They'll share the damage because they're
Nicely
bros.
done by Brax. Okay. Well, they got to fight decently well on the Business Associate side. Global Silence was good. They spread out Quincy Crew pretty well, but they got dead heroes, and Quincy's gonna take Roche.
And there's nothing that they can do for it on the side of business.
Yeah, they can't contest it without Sven ulti.
Yeah.
Where's Sven at item-wise? He bought Ags recently, so nothing new since then. Queuing up the AC.
Okay. Envy, careful here. Shackle connects. They'll just back off. DP's coming out. Tornado tossed out. Not going to connect on anyone. Rubik just got his Ags. The toss up though. Over here on Quinn immediately pops the BKB. They see Envy. He again keeps going after SVG, but there's the hook shot coming through. They need more damage. Where's their damage dealers? Lella's trying to get over there in time. The Avalanche Aurora comes out. Be able to hold Envy into place. SVG running away. He has been so close to so many times as again Envy jumping in. Can he finish up over onto Lella's? No! Lella's he's still alive. He goes, he eats up the cheese. They managed to finally get SVG, but they've been chasing after him for so long. Again, Eternal Envy trying to fight here with Quinn. It's not going to work. He gets taken down on the back lines. You can see MSS and Lelis just going back and forth. Lelis has survived so long. It's not. Oh, the thunder comes out from your war. He's going to keep him alive. What a bro play.
Tower is under attack.
That was a bro play, all right. Man, Quincy Crew just dismantling business in this game. They got ahead of the Sven. They had the better carry. The roars were insanely crucial to making sure that Sven didn't just get like a huge kill at the start of every fight. And because that Sven is now just too far behind to engage, they lost so much advantage. And it felt like the Quincy Crew draft, perfect for dealing with business associates.
And it's not over just yet, Urge, but it's not looking super great because Moo just gets obliterated. No buyback on him. Eternal Envy running away. They still have an Aegis online. MSS jumps right back in with a toss. Gets all these steals. Drops that Firestorm. Envy pops the BKB. He barely climbs. He goes right back in again. He's hoping maybe he can get some more kills. He's going to try to lifesteal. Number one, they turn it right back around again. Envy jump for 110 seconds. Another steal. This Rubik is doing so much work. Yawar gets a kill on Snaking. The GG gets called. Quincy Crew. They just look so damn good.
Yeah, they really do. They played so good, the team. SVG played excellent. Quinn played excellent. Everybody played. Lelis played excellent. Everybody played excellent in Quincy Crew.